Everybody has one of these sheets that we're going to go over today, linear functions.
Oh, I know.
Everyone has one of these sheets.
This seems really
I'm not old.
The last night's homework? Oh, it doesn't get too bad. But I'll promise you, you won't understand it if you're talking to your neighbor. I promise you that. Okay, so let's understand some of these definitions of the vocabulary to start, because in order to understand what we're talking about. Oh. I pass them out with the homework. You need the homework sheet? They're stapled to each other. Okay. Do you need a homework sheet too? You got one of those? All right. So a linear function, a function f that can be defined by f of x equals mx plus b. So, where is it here? F of x equals mx plus b. Now what does that look like that we've done earlier in the chapter?
Y equals mx plus.
The slope-intercept form of a line, right? What did I tell you yesterday that your f of x is always going to be? Your y value, right? So this is just telling you y equals mx plus b. This is the formula for the slope of a line. This is the formula for a line, okay? Oh, for goodness sakes.
No, I like the noise. No,
So this is the formula for a line. That's all it's saying. So if you get something in the form f of x equals mx plus b, that's the function of a line, or a linear function, okay? Of course, m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. Now, a constant function. Let's go to the next page. So I already wrote for the homework. Okay. Okay. If I have a constant function looks like this. Hang on. What does that look like? A horizontal line. It has a slope of 0, okay? That's a constant function. What is this particular constant function? Who can tell me the equation for that constant function? Y equals 2, but if we were to put it in function notation, how would we write it? F of x equals 2. That's a constant function, okay? Your slope is 0, and you're crossing the y-intercept at the same y place everywhere. It's 2. So this would just be the graph of y equals 2, okay? The rate of change of f of x. This number tells you how much f of x changes for any given change in x. A linear function f of x equals mx plus b. The constant m is the rate of change. The rate of change can be computed using the formula rate of change m equals change in f of x over change in x. What does all this sound like?
a lot of complicated stuff.
It's really not, though. What was the very first thing we studied in this whole chapter, the first time I was up here? Change in y over change of x. What is that?
It's like the slope.
It's not like, it is. It's slope. That's what it is. It's the slope. That's what this idea is. The rate of change for a function is the slope for a linear function, okay? That's all they're talking about. So there's put on the top change in f of x. That's your change in y. That's your rise, okay? Then you have your change in x, your run. So that is basically what there is. Now they're going to use this in problems and word problems, so let's do a couple of these. The word problems will stump you more than the other ones. You know what we're going to do is, because I'm such a nice guy, I'm going to go over how to do those written exercises up there. Save the problems. Don't do the word problems tonight, the 1 through 9. So if you wrote that down, we'll do that tomorrow night. We'll go over the problems tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. So today we're just going to go over how to do the other stuff.
The Lord has spoken to our hearts.
2 through 30. So do the 2 through 30, and let me show you how to do those. Guys. So I'm going to do the odd ones next to them, but the evens are going to be very similar. So find the equation of a linear function f using the following information. So for number 1, we're given m, or the slope, equals 2, and the b equals 3. All right. So, Sun Young, what is the function? What's the linear function? How am I going to write that? What am I going to write? If I was going to write this as the equation of a line in slope-intercept form, how would I write that? If I was using this information to write the equation for the slope-intercept form of a line, what would I write? Raise your hand if you know. Jared, what is it?
Y equals 2.
Y equals 2 what?
2x.
Then what?
Y equals 2x plus 3.
2x plus 3. So what's the only difference we're going to do in functional notation? What are we changing when we write it in functional notation? Huh?
What?
When we write it in functional notation, what changes? What's the difference? F of x, guys, f of x. Y is f of x. So as a function, f of x equals 2x plus 3, and that's all they're looking for in these first couple questions here. So 2, 4, so that's it for 2, 4, 6.
Wait, what can you do? I'm confused at when it has f of 0.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay, I'll do that one. So let's do number
Thank you,
5.
Claire.
All right, we'll do number 5.
I said thank you, Claire.
All right, we'll do number 5. F of 0 equals negative 2. Slope equals 1/2. Okay. So what do you think we would do on this? Anybody? Anyone have an idea?
F in parentheses 0 equals 1 over 2 minus 2. 1 over 2x minus 2.
All right.
Would it be f of 0?
What does this mean when f is 0? When x is 0, what does that mean on a graph? The x value is 0. Think about
The horizontal line?
no. Look at if the x value is 0 and the y value is and it comes out to a number. What was it? 2.
Horizontal.
What does that tell you on a line? What do we call that? It's just a point. It's our y what? Our y-intercept, right? If x is 0 and it comes to 2, that's your y-intercept. Does everyone understand that? I don't want to gloss past that if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Is there anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Raise your hand. Okay.
Yeah, this is saying.
If I put in 0, when x is 0, y is negative 2. When x is 0, y is negative 2. When x is 0, y is negative 2. It's this point. Did I put, was it negative 2 or positive 2?
It was negative 2.
I'm sorry, I thought it was positive. So it's down here. So your y-intercept is negative 2. Okay? So all that is now is what? Y equals mx plus b. And y equals, what's our slope? 1/2 x minus 2.
I said that.
But in functional notation, f of x equals 1/2 x minus 2. That's all they're getting at there.
So now what do you do?
That was it. That's all they wanted. They want you to just write these in functional form. That's all.
Since x is 0, how do you get another x? Because it's like f of 0, so x is 0, y is negative 2.
Well, when x is 0, y is negative 2. But x can be something other than 0. So this is a whole line. Because if x is 2, you'd have 1 minus 2 would be
But
negative
I
1.
thought for this one it was 0.
No, it's telling you that it's giving you the given information so that you can come up with the whole line.
Oh, okay.
That's the given information. Have a good evening. Try them. We'll go through tomorrow the ones that you don't get. But give a good try at it, and we'll do the word problems tomorrow. Yeah.
I think
Hey, look.
people.
You got me on my knees.
Uh-huh.
This point.
Come on.
Yes, you're right. I copied it wrong.
Yeah.
Up there.
Michael, really? I'm going to wait,
Sorry.
Number 30. X doesn't equal negative 3.
Negative 3. Yeah.
Oh, I wrote 3. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And 33. Maybe x doesn't equal
Negative 2.
negative 3.
Yes. Good catch. I did it quickly. I wrote quick.
And
Guys, stop.
This is
Guys, only one person.
39. This answer is 2.
Austin, you're
Nope,
good.
it's -1. I'm sure of that one because I worked it out.
I'm sorry.
What's number 39? You can have this. I worked these out myself for the last month.
Move a chair. I didn't know you could reach it.
Number 14 on tonight's homework?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
You got it? Okay.
Me? Funny.
Number 14.
Me? I have to. Wait. I have to tell you.
She has to go probably tell the teacher.
I will be back. I will be.
Okay. Follow me there?
No. Why? It's an F. It's.
When your x is
yeah,
2, your
it's
y is
neg-
4.
It's -2.
For the problem?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, -2. Yeah, I'm sorry. So, -2, -2, like that?
Look, these.
Oh,
Oh, oops. Yes. Yeah, you're right. And.
hang on. So, 0, -2, and 2. So I was right the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you follow me up to there? Do you understand this part?
Is that something that she said?
What did you read? X.
My slope is 3, right?
Yeah.
Slope is 3. Y equals 3x minus 2 because my y-intercept is -2, right?
I'm like, I like T. Yeah, I thought it was sex.
So f of x equals 3x minus 2.
Can we do like 3x plus 4?
3x plus 2
4.
plus 4? No, because this isn't your intercept. This is when f is 2. You need when f is 0. Your y-intercept is when x is 0. Where does it cross y? So this is... not this. You just need that to find your slope. You need 2 points to find the slope. So they give you that so you can find your second point.
I still have